Hi, welcome back. My name is Rachel and I am an artist, and today we are going to be doing mosaic eggs. That's right, just in time for the spring holidays. I know that eggs are a big symbol in many different cultures and in many different religions. I am Catholic, so I grew up celebrating Easter, and I just thought these would be so much fun. Look how cute they are. If we did some eggs. And now the story behind these is really funny because I had bought eggs many moons ago with the idea of painting them, because I had originally, back, I want to say during COVID, that's how long ago, I painted actual eggs with oil paint, and they were super cute. I did like Mario, and I did a bunch of cute ones. I have still some of them. I don't know if I didn't wash them out as well, because the ones I have are a little stinky. They're much better now. I think I washed them out one more time, but it was, unwrapping those was, but that led me to, these don't stink, I promise. I bought wooden eggs. And if you had been following me on Instagram for a while, you would know I bought these eggs, and then I spray painted them in like winter time. It was so cold. It was a little bit of a hot mess. And my plan was to paint them. And so painting in oil paint takes a long time. So I had tried to paint them in acrylic to kind of speed up the time in order to do however many eggs I had. I think I bought like 40 or something like that. I ended up painting 12, and then a bunch disappeared because my son found them, and he was little at the time, and so he thought they were so cool, these faux eggs, these wooden eggs that were painted white, and he would throw them all over the yard. So for a while after that, people would be like, do you know you have an egg out here, when they would come over, and I had forgotten that they were there. Yeah, that was pretty funny. They're like, did you drop an egg? Do you have chickens? No. But I finally decided this would be the best time to mosaic them. I thought they would come out so cute. I like the idea of the shell and the cracking and highlighting the cracks, because life, you don't stay in an eggshell forever. You eventually crack and come out, right? But look, this is one of my favorites. I like it because it reminds me of an egg, and this is kind of, I was like, oh, let me do an all white one. This is as close to all the whites that I had left, because I used a lot of them for the skull, and so I like it that it's not fully, one color, but it's like, oh, it looks like an egg, but it doesn't at the same time. So I'm gonna get into the time lapse now, and I hope you guys enjoy the mosaicing process, and then I'm gonna let you guys know some fun facts about the symbolism of eggs throughout art history and through all the religions, because these symbols are not just for one, they're used across so many. We're all so similar. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you later. Bye. Eggs have a strong connection to Christianity and Easter in the Easter egg, but they also have deep meaning in other religions as well. Many ancient cultures believed or have stories that the world was formed from a cosmic egg. Brahma, the Hindu creator, appeared from a golden egg that floated in universal waters. In Greece, Cronus, who represented time, produced an egg, and from which the world's creator was birthed. In Australia, Aboriginal Dreamtime, the egg was a symbol of light. The light was created when Dinawan, the emu, argued with Brolgut, the dancing bird. The dancing bird grabbed an egg from Dinawan's nest, and it was thrown into the sky. The egg cracked on wood, causing the yolk to be set on fire. This was the birth of the sun. Many cultures also used eggs in rituals. Greeks and Romans placed eggs in tombs or left nests near it as a sign of life and death. Jewish people eat eggs at funerals to symbolize the circle of life. Maori people buried their loved ones with an egg of an extinct maua, which was a giant, flightless bird that was native to New Zealand. Eggs are so vital symbolically that of course they became a major symbol in art. Cultures have decorated and painted eggs for over 60,000 years. One of the oldest painted eggs was found in South Africa at Diepkloof Rock Shelter. Ceramic eggs have been found in Ukraine dating back to 1300 BC. In Ukraine, they would make eggs called pisanka, where they draw intricate patterns using a stylus and beeswax. Each of the patterns represents something different, from ladders for prosperity or triangles for the Holy Trinity. Egg decorating was taken up a notch with the Fabergé egg. They were created by the House of Fabergé from 1885 to 1917. Approximately 69 were created, but only 57 survived to present day. They were covered in jewels and enamel shells wrapped with a gold band in the middle. They opened to reveal a different surprise in each. The painting Old Woman Frying Eggs from 1618 by Velázquez has eggs in a pan in the middle of an older woman and a young boy. Being saddled between the two, it is showing that everyday scenes of life, as well as the contrast of age and the inevitable circle of life. Judy Chicago and Miriam Shapiro created an immersive art show staged in a home called Woman House in 1972. The kitchen was designed by artist Vicki Hodgetts and took on the trope a woman's place is in the kitchen. Fried eggs with a very similar looking shape to a woman's breast were hung all over the walls. Modern practices with the egg have changed, but the ideas are the same. We have egg hunts, blessing of eggs by priests before Easter, and paint and decorate them. In China, red eggs are a part of the traditional naming ceremony. The egg, the symbol of life and unhatched potential, hope and purity, fertility and the circle of life. The egg is simple and universal. Sarah Haig. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching these eggs come together and listening to all those fun facts about eggs and symbolism and different cultures. It's pretty cool. There's a lot more out there. Always look stuff up, research, find things cool, be cool. I wanted to show you all my eggs up close. So look at this one. This one's so cute. I did like an ombre egg. I did a lot of blues. I'm a blue girl. This one's at half, so it's like an ombre blue and ombre yellow. I love these. Look how cute. This one is, I call this my aqua ombre. And then I did these were so fun. I decided I wanted to do little polka dots, like basically. And so I want to make sure that like in no part was the same color touching. Was a little difficult. I think there may have been 1 or 2 spots that ended up having a similar color next to it, but it is what it is. This one is my fun. I love this one as it turns. Look how cute. And you know, I mean, these are a great heirloom because you know what? They don't crack when you no egg. Also, you know, they're not going to smell when you take them out next year. There's just wood and glue and grout and glass. Look how pretty. This one's fun. A little orange and blue. And then we have some ombre green. Another polka dotty green. I don't know. These are feeling very retro to me. Especially this one. This is like 70s. Like made me think like mid-century modern. I'm a hippie with my flower couch. Earthy tones. And then we also have, I call this my earth egg. Little mountains in the sky. This one was fun. And then this one, I just want to do some like contrasting colors. I like the green. It's more of a like a seafoamy. Not really seafoamy. Maybe it's a little lighter than that. It's a mix. It's a mix of 2 different greens. And then like the reddish orange. Very nice complementary colors. I already showed you one of my favorite eggs. My little one that looks like an actual eggshell. Look how cute. Super cute. Oh, and then I also, here's my reasoning was that I wanted to do a black and white, well, like a black and white egg. But it ended up being like, I had a lot of gray. And it's not exactly white. It's like a grayish white light. But anyway, they look so cute. And each one of these comes with a painting. Not a painting. It comes with a print of a painting. There we go. So I want to show you my painting. And I hope that you enjoyed this video very much. Look how cute. They look so nice in person and they just feel so good. They look like little dragon eggs. I really enjoy them. And then these are called my like funfetti eggs. There's 2 of them. They're each different. Some of them have some leftover reflective shiny. Ding ding. You hear that? Anyway. But they're so cute. Hold please while I get the painting. So here is the painting that comes, well, it's not this painting, it's a print of this painting. But do you see my reasoning, my thought process? This painting is called Hatched Together. And I love this painting. It gave me a little bit of trouble. It was a little bit of a hard time. But I really enjoyed it. I got nervous trying to figure out how to make blurry look good. So that's why that painting is coming with the eggs. I wanted to make prints of that painting for a while. I liked that I named it Hatched Together because there are 2 eggs and they are still in the nest, but they have not hatched yet. So it's like, I wanted to put in kind of like a symbolism of, are we going to crack at the same time? Are we going to open ourselves up to new opportunities? And are we going to grow together? So that is my video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I I hope you like my mosaic eggs and my other painting hashed together. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you next time. Bye!